Hello, you traders family. Hope so. You guys are fine. And actually, today in this video, we would discuss about gold, about its prediction, and we would also analyze the market. That what would be the possible positions for a gold we have. We would also try to discuss about USD DX dollar, and for if you look at we would all only in this video we would only discuss about the three days and not for a whole week. So we would only analyze 3 days: Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So on Monday we don't have any strong news. On these, it's an important news, federal election. And on Tuesday we don't have any strong news, but on Wednesday we have a very huge data, FMC press conference, which would clearly tells us the market position, especially for gold, which will identify the gold properly. So if you look at on a daily time frame, I have opened a daily time frame for gold. So for gold, firstly we would discuss why gold falls. And then after that I would tell you also that what are the possible positions. But firstly we would discuss why gold falls. So actually gold falls due to a few reasons. In our VIP we have mentioned about this area, 1795. Our VIP members, hope so they have remember this area, and I also have told to those people, for swing traders, if gold doesn't break 1795, then we have a chances that market would be a bearish. If gold breaks 1795 area, then we would be bullish towards upside. So but firstly we would look why gold falls, or just we would this video is just on the basis of technically and not fundamentally. So on the technically basis, if you guys look, market gives us a pattern. So I am trying to identify the pattern. So this was a pattern market gives to us. So it is called head and shoulder pattern. Market makes a head 1830, then after the market creates a shoulders. It was the first shoulder and it was the second shoulder for market, and after that market, when a head and shoulder pattern properly created, then after that market falls, and market falls very badly. So we were not predicting that much a big fall, but market falls very angry. So we were not predicting that would be a big fall. But right now we have a one hope for buyers who are in the buying positions. So there's only one hope for them. So if market try to be there, so then we would look for a buy trades, and we have a huge target for buy. Otherwise we would look for a huge sell. And I will also try to give you guys a buying entries and selling entries. So right now if you guys look at on daily time frame, so I would give you one more thing. So if you look at these areas, so you guys can clearly see, so market is right now creating an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Whenever market creates an inverse head and shoulder patterns, it gives us a first indicator that market is going to be bullish, and market is going to be bullish soon. So firstly market should have to break 1760 level. That would be our first confirmation that market is going to be bullish in further days. And also this would also help us to give us a clearly identification of a gold. So market has make a head, and also the first shoulder and second shoulder is also creating. So it's a daily time frame. If market doesn't break 1740 level, and market would create today market would gives a closing above 1755 level, so then that would be our first confirmation that market is going to be bullish. Market must have to be close, must have to gives us the closing above 1755 level. So that would be the first confirmation that market is going to be bullish. So why I'm saying about 1755 level, I would also let you know, guys. So in our VIP group I have mentioned 1752 and 1753 level, but here in video I'm telling you guys about 1755 level, because that would be more clear for us. So on a daily time frame, so I would open a line chart, because I've discussed in my previous video that line chart is the best chart. It gives us the closing entries. So it gives us the closing entries. So whenever so here we would try to check out that what would be the possible position and possible areas for gold, from where gold could be bullish or bearish. So we have draw a trend line. Yeah, very, it's a very perfect line. So right now we have open a candle chart pattern. So here you guys can see, so if on a daily time frame, if market would be there, this is our first indicator that market would be bullish or bearish. So I'm trying to zoom it also. So here you can see that 1755 level. Why I'm saying 1755 level? Because of this line. If market tries to break 1755 level, or 1750 approximately 1752 to 53 level, if market tries to close above this level or daily time frame, then we would look for a big buy. And also if you look at on a H4 time frame, if you guys look at an H4 time frame, so you guys can see, so this would be the important level for us, 1755. If market today of any H4 candle or any day one candle, especially you guys have to look on a H4 time frame. If any H4 candle closes above 1755, so then you guys can look for a buy trade, and your targets would be at least 1765 and then also approximately 1780. So it was the buy. So this entry was for buyers. Actually we have opened a 1743, we have opened a buy trade. Our first target was 1750, and hopefully we achieved our take profit, and our second target was 1760. But we have also hold one trade for a 1760 area for small trade, but let's see what would be happen next. So here you guys can see that this trend line is very perfectly drawn. So here you guys can see about this area, that market is according to the trend lines and according to the patterns also. So and also what would be the possible positions, that if, because this 1750 is a main area, it would tell us about the gold future, that what would be the possible positions. So if you look at on a weekly time frame, so here it would tells us the entries, that what are the possible positions for gold. So for at least till where we can hold our trades, and what are the future of the gold for swing traders. So for swing traders, I would draw a Fibonacci level. So you guys, swing traders also follow this area, as I mentioned, that if market doesn't break to the 1755 area, and any H1 candle closes above 1755, then you guys have to look for a buy trade. Otherwise most probably chances are for sellers. So we have also, now if we draw a Fibonacci level, so you guys can see, yeah, so here you guys can see at 1680, 1680 is a level, 1685 is a level where 61% retracement, which becomes the most, as I mentioned in my previous video, the 61% level of Fibonacci retracement. Here you guys can see it's the best level of retracement. Whenever market comes here, market is going to be changing, market is going to change its trend. So for swing traders, if market breaks 1680, then our second target would be 1580 approximately. Yeah, approximately 1580. So 1580 would be the area from where we could look for our buy trades. Otherwise it's our long targets are 1580 if market also breaks 1680 area. So why I'm right now we are looking for we are in a buy trade. So we hope so that H1, this H1, that market would be rejected from this area and market would be little bit bullish. So as I've mentioned clearly to you guys, that 1760 area is is the area which would decide approximately 1755. That's here you guys can see that's 1761. So here the 50% retracement. So if market today breaks 17655, so then again we would look for a buy trades. So it's our first possibility that market is going to be bullish. So if market also breaks 1760 level, then our first second target is approximately 1831, at least 1831, and we have a long, again we would look for a long-term bias. So this was our possible positions. So actually FOMC would clearly tells us about this. So if you look at on a dollar DX, so I have drawn some areas for you guys previously. So here you guys can see that this was the important area 93.480. so here we can assume that dollar could be fall. So right now, since from the morning, that dollar is making a creating a very bullish, because actually dollar was running in this pattern. So and I hope so, I was just predicting that market would be bearish. For dollar, market would be bearish, market would be down, but when market opens, it breaks that level very quickly, and right now it's on the second level, and our second level is 93.500 approximately. Right now at market is 93.335. I hope so that now market would here dollar would be rejected, and market could comes down. So it's up to the market. So if dollar would fall, then we can hope so that gold would be bullish. So this is all we have right now. So I hope so that you guys would like this video. Currently, if you have any questions, we are giving you guys our Telegram links in our description, YouTube description, so you guys can contact us there. And if you have any queries, you can ask in comments also. Hope so you guys would like this video. And sorry, I didn't give you summary of the video. So right now we have an inverse head and shoulder pattern day 1 time frame. So and second thing is that we have one best level. The level is 1750 area. So if market tries to break 1755 in H1 time frame, or sorry, H4 time frame or daily time frame, then we have a first prediction that market is again going to be bullish. And if market doesn't break 1755 area, then we can look for a sell trade, and our sell target would be at least 1690 for swing traders. So this is all we have. So also we will also give you guys today try to give you about the entries of gold, but that about its possible positions. Hope so you guys would like this video. Kindly like it, share it. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.